I just did a search for Mason Elliott Designs on Google, and your website came up, which is good. Facebook, Houzz, Yelp, that's all good. But what I was really looking for was this knowledge panel. This is the Google Knowledge Panel, and it tells about your business. I see your website, directions. I didn't look to make sure this was correct, but I assume it is. Yep, it's the correct link. But and then I already mentioned this too, interior designer in Asheville. That's fine if that's what your main keyword is, but make sure that your category and keyword is listed here as your main, what you want to rank for. The last thing I want to say about the Google Knowledge Panel is you want to keep updating pictures on a regular basis and then get more reviews. You only have one Google review. I'd like to see you have a minimum of 5, but work at getting more. 5 or more. So just keep working at that. Now, this is your website, and I'll go over that in a second. When I came here, I was looking for your social media links, and I had to scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and then I found them in the footer. So you might consider putting your social media links towards the top of your page. So let's take a quick look at your social media accounts, and then we'll come back to the website. So Houzz, you're crushing it on Houzz, which is good. Keep up the work. I see you have 27 projects. So, every time you finish a project, add it to Houzz. That's good. You have 27 reviews, and that's awesome. Keep working at that as well. I like to see your Houzz awards. Of course, you know that almost every contractor on Houzz gets an award at some point. So, not sure about how important that is to have, but it is good to see that consistently you've been getting awards every year. So just keep doing what you're doing on Houzz. I really have nothing else to say about that. Over here on Facebook, first thing is your messenger pops up. It typically replies within a day. If you can get that down to hours, that would be better. But I like how you have the instant messenger pop up like this, and 5 out of 5 based on the opinion of one person. I think you could get more reviews on Facebook. But I noticed that you haven't verified your Facebook page yet. So there'll be a little check mark right here once you go through the verification process. So I encourage you to get your page verified that it is your page, and that just helps solidify your page in Facebook. Other than that, it looks good. You've got your address, phone number, your website, hours, and that kind of stuff. All right. On your website, you have a Google Plus link right here. Obviously, Google Plus is no longer available. So either remove that from your website or switch it to, like your Google. I don't know. You could do a search for your name and then take that link and make a little tab for it right here. Like just says Google, and then it would show up when people search for it. So Google Plus is no more. I'd get that fixed. Now Pinterest, I love seeing contractors on Pinterest. Pinterest is one of the leading drivers of links back to people's websites. It's different from Instagram. Instagram is more of a place where people are inspired, but Pinterest is a place where people, in order to check out your work, they got to go visit your website. So I'm just glad to see you here, is what I'm saying. And that's awesome. So keep up the great work on Pinterest and don't stop. And then Twitter, I love how you've put this big graphic right here on Twitter. Doesn't that look good? That's awesome. I mean, who cares if you only have 42 followers? It still shows that you have a presence on Twitter. I don't personally, it's not even something that I teach or recommend, but you've done it. And so that's great, you know? And if you're using automated software to post your tweets, then keep it up. Now, let's just take a quick run through your website. First of all, get it redesigned into a mobile responsive website. You've got to have that. Now, maybe you're thinking, oh, I have a mobile version. If you would just pull it up on your phone, you would see that. Well, I probably could, but I would rather see you have a mobile responsive website so that no matter what device I pull it up on, it's responsive. If I pull it up on an iPad or an iPhone or, you know, a laptop or a big 27-inch iMac, it's going to look really good no matter what device it's on. So that's the main thing I want to see you change. I like how you have your phone number here, and I just clicked it, so that's why it's giving me the spinning wheel. I want to make sure it's clickable. I want to make sure that I can call you from your website just by clicking a button. Okay. So this is kind of an old school, old style menu bar right here. It's not bad. It works. If you get your website redesigned, you might choose a little bit more contemporary menu style, but it's not bad. And then I want to refresh this page because I remember noticing something. See how that text comes sliding in? That animation back in the day was really neat and trendy, but it's not anymore. So it's not something that you would have to have anymore. If it would help speed up your site by removing the animation, then I would say remove it. It's more important to have a fast website that looks good than to have cool stuff like animated text. And I love this right here. I love how you have your picture towards the top of your website because look, your Mason Elliott is the name. Oh, well, who's Mason Elliott? We don't have to wait very long to see. Oh, that's you. And then here is the commitment. So it's almost like your about page or your about section right here. I love that because if I don't know much about you and I'm wanting to see if I trust you to build my kitchen or design my, the interior of my home, I want to know who you are right away. And you let us do that, and that's good. One thing I might suggest is up here, giving some sort of call to action. When I land on the website, I'm either looking for your phone number and you have it immediate, which is good, or I'm wondering what's my next step. And so you could have what we usually do is put two buttons here. One, gallery, see our gallery, and the other is contact us or get started. So that way people know immediately that they can take action. Okay, so kitchens and bathrooms, you have the website divided into those two categories, which is good. And I like how you have lots of text on the home page. Just make sure that your text is optimized for the keywords you're wanting to rank for. Nice little testimonial right there. Nice picture right there. Actually, that's the same picture. I would put a different picture right here so that as I scroll down your website, I'm not seeing the same thing. Oh, that's a slider, right? Did that just slide? Oh, that's the slider right there. Yeah. I don't really have much good to say about sliders anymore. Same thing as the animated text up above. I'm not going to sit here and watch a slideshow. I'm going to go to your gallery to see pictures. When I'm on your homepage, I want to know who you are, what you do, what your history is, what your expertise is, where you work, not watch a slideshow. So I would remove the slideshow aspect of this and just make it one big stationary picture like this one. And then put a link that says check out our gallery and take people to your gallery if they want to look at pictures. Why choose Mason Elliott Designs? Here's the reason why. I would make this button big. Start your remodeling process today and make that a bigger call to action right there. Make it easy for people to find that next step. Okay. Other than that, not bad. I like how you saved these credits down here, these associations for the very last. There's really no reason to put that higher up on the homepage. At least you're showing people that you're associated with these councils and associations, but it's not like it has to be featured content up towards the top. Something that I always stress and always teach is your website isn't about you. It's about them. So always, always, always be thinking, am I helping my customer realize their dream or solve a solution with this website? It's easy to want to talk about ourselves on our websites because we want, we know what we're good at and we want to show how good we are. But ultimately, it's about the customer getting what they want. So you have to use your website to convey that you know what you're doing and you're the expert in the room to help them get what they want, which is a bathroom or a kitchen of their dreams, right? So that's good. You're focusing on your customer rather than on yourself. So hopefully that theme carries through all the way through the website. I don't think, for the sake of time, I'm going to go through the rest of your website, but make sure that your blog stays fairly up to date. I believe I looked at this one and it is just a week or a few weeks ago, and that's good. If I came here and looked at a blog post and it was 2014, 5 years ago, I might wonder why you stopped blogging. So keep up the good work on that. Let's just take a quick look at the contact page. I would remove this. There is no reason to have all this social media stuff on your contact page. Make it simple. If I'm on your website and I want to contact you, don't have me leave your website to go check out your social media. That's just too confusing. Even this content right here is a little bit confusing because I've already learned about you. I've read your the stuff at the front, and now I'm on your contact page to get a hold of you. So this kind of stuff, just see if you can simplify it a little bit. So an email form is good. A phone number is good. Free consultation. All right. I would just, this page is way too busy, way too, it's just making my brain go crazy trying to figure out what's going on quickly. All I want is a way to contact you. I want to know how's the best way to contact you and what the next steps are. And other than that, we're good to go. That brings us back to the beginning. All right. That pretty much wraps up this